we're gonna talk about the best NOFX album of all time. And it's not Punk In Drublic. NOFX, a band I grew up with, is calling it quits.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Right now, the band is on their 40 songs in 40 cities farewell tour, which also, co-aligns with the 30th anniversary of their classic album, Punk In Drublic, and the festival that they're doing, it's a 2-day festival in all these cities, is also called the Punk In Drublic Festival. And that makes sense. It's the most known album by the band. They sold 500,000 copies, which gave them a half gold record, and they're like one of 2 bands ever to claim a half golden record. And a lot of the famous songs of this band are obviously on that album. But even though this tour was called the Punk In Drublic Tour, last night in Toronto, there was another album that they played even more songs of. I think they played 5 songs of Punk In Drublic, but of another album, they played 7 songs. And that other album happens to be my favorite NOFX album. And it was kind of, not only was it a massively emotional show for me last night, nostalgic, obviously, I did not expect them to play so many songs of my favorite album, and I'm just gonna, use that as proof that even the band thinks that is their best album, if they play so many songs on their farewell tour. So what album am I talking about? Well, before we go into that, let's have some highlights of the Toronto show. Yeah, I didn't take too much footage because after a couple of songs, I was like, I need to be in the pit. I have to be here. I have to just be in the moment. So I reminded myself from time to time to take my phone out for a few seconds and shoot some video. But let's talk about their best album. Now, this album came out in 2000. For some gatekeeping diehard fans, they'll already say like, oh, that wasn't the real NOFX anymore. But then NOFX went on to make a bunch of relevant punk rock albums throughout the decades, really. The album that is my favorite album is Up The Valuum.
I'm gonna do what I really think I like about Mondays. Gonna feel like Saturdays when you don't gotta go to work every day.
So what songs did they play last night at the show? Well, What's the Matter with Parents Today, Total Bummer, You Know You Wanna, Pharmacist's Daughter, The Amazing Louise, Bottles to the Ground, and then they had to obviously close their set with a slightly adjusted version of Theme from a NOFX album. But this album is so good that all the songs they didn't play are also absolute bangers. Think about Take Two Placebos and Call Me Lame, Thank God It's Monday, Clams Have Feelings Too. But the best song on this album is Dinosaurs Will Die. Well, it was time for these dinosaurs to die as well. NOFX, I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I'm really glad that even though the Toronto shows were plagued by thunderstorms, I was able to catch you guys on Saturday, and it was just such a blast. For the longest time, it looked like the show wasn't going to happen, but then, the crew was able to get I don't know how many thousand people into the venue, and it was just a massive party. So, you know, guys, so long. Thanks for all the good times. Thanks for all the shoes. Thanks for all the songs. We're gonna miss you. And there's a massive void now in punk rock. And this might just be the end of an era. But hey, it's rock, right? So this was the first farewell tour. Feel like we should get at least 3 or 4 more of those as time goes on. NOFX, we love you. You're gonna be missed. But we'll still have Pump Up The Valuum, the best motherfucking NOFX album of all time.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.